Yeah, I want to talk over something about the Owl House, which you didn't know was a show made by Dan and Terrence back in 2020 and ended in 2023. Basically about these three characters, by Luz the Human, Ida the Owl Lady, and most importantly, the cute little furball, King. And recently I came across these analog horror Owl House videos called Luz Lost Documentaries. Now, I gotta warn you, this is not made for kids and there's lots of gore, so if I were you and don't want to ruin the image of the Owl House, I would recommend clicking off this video immediately. And also, shoutouts to the original creator. Starting off, what's this VHS tape is over, we can see King's looking at a very, very dark hallway. And later we see a figure that looks a whole lot like Ida's beast form as we saw in season. In the next chapter, we see Luz on her phone, recording. As she's recording, she managed to stumble across the beast version of Ida again. But something about that form doesn't seem right, like corrupted. And in the next chapter, however, we see her in her room, which is kind of like the attic of the Owl House, and we see a corrupted version of Foodie, which is way more terrifying than it is in the actual show. But you gotta tell me which. Then he just was jump scare. Now, I prefer Hoodie's more scary when he took off his skin, but that is like next level horrifying. In the next chapter, we see Bill Cipher
with this guy instead?
with the Collector, which is like super horrifying. Now, I don't know if Bill Cipher's behind this, but in case you didn't know who the Collector is, he's basically a very powerful demon. But don't say he's actually a little kid. He's actually very, like, thousands of years old. He just gives off the appearance of a 7-year-old. In the next video, we see the inside of Luz's room back on Earth, and as we see Luz's computer, we actually see a figure of some sorts. As we zoom in closer, it reveals that she has green hair, which I'm gonna have to assume is Amity, like in her season 1 design. But we have no idea if that's Luz recording it, or it could be her mom that's recording it, because she's the only one at home, or it could be V that's. Now, in case you don't know who Amity even is, she's basically Luz's girlfriend in the Owl House. Now, to be warned, this is going to be very horrifying. In the next video, you see Luz come across corrupted King, and later in the video, you see Luz looking for Ida. However, Ida was looking for Luz also. The way Ida came across is super horrifying. As we can see, corrupted King is taking bites out of Luz, and Ida was completely crying at what she was seeing. And I gotta admit, this scene almost made me pee my pants and completely cry. What's actually sad about this is that Luz and King have always been best friends, like brother and sister, since the very beginning of the show. However, in the final part of the video, we see all the characters, so most of our seen characters like Adolin,
no one knew who
Rain,
dreamt a dream, but such a tiny dream it was.
Amity,
the tiny
Willow,
dream began to think.
and Gus.
I don't want to disappear.
Now as the story is being told,
how can I make people
it slowly
dream
turns
of
to some sort of corrupted
the
music,
tiny dream,
and all their
thought
faces turn into
and
horrifying
thought.
faces in the
And
next few
finally,
seconds.
it came up with an idea.
I will let the humans come to me, and then I will make them create my world.
And then after we see that, it shows the Gordon saying something. Our last human sacrifice. I'm gonna believe the human for the sacrifice is probably Luz, since, well, she's the only human in the Boiling Isles. But again, I have no idea if this is Bill Cipher's doing, or even the work of, or it could be probably the work of Emperor Bellows. But that's all for today, everyone. I hope you enjoyed this video.